Okay, everyone. Today we are going to move on to another part of chapter 1 known as changing subject of formula. Then you'll be asking me, what is a formula? Okay, you have come across many of them. For example, if I ask you to find the area of a rectangle, how would you find the area of a rectangle? Area of a rectangle is equals to length times breadth of the rectangle. So this is the formula to find the area of a rectangle. Then you have also come across the area of a circle. A equals to pi times radius square. Okay, so these are formula. Then you have also perimeter of a rectangle, which is P equals to 2 lengths plus 2 breadth. Now, so these are all formula. So when we say the subject of the formula, in the first formula that we have here, A, which is the area, is on the left-hand side of the equation, and we are interested in the area of this formula. Okay, so area of the rectangle, we are interested to find the area of the rectangle. Area equals to length of the rectangle times breadth of the rectangle. Alright, now then, so what is the meaning of changing the subject of the formula? So let's take a look at this one, this formula here. If I want to find the length of this rectangle, okay, then how would I find the length of this rectangle? Okay, so the length of this rectangle, you would then tell me that it is the area over the breadth. Okay, so when you do that, now the length is on the left-hand side of the equation or the formula, then L is then the subject of this formula. Okay, so this is an easy example. So we are going to look at a slightly more difficult example that is found in your textbook. Okay, so let's look at this example that is found in your textbook on page 19. This is example 14. Okay, so earlier on I told you that when we want to change the subject of the formula, we want to make that the letter that we want to be the only one on the left hand side of the formula. Okay, so let's look at this example where P is equals to 2L plus 2B. Now, the question says to make L the subject of the formula. In other words, I want my L, okay, to be on the left-hand side of my formula, and I want L to be the only letter there. Right now, P is on the left-hand side. Now, to do that, what I would first do is, since I want L to be on the left-hand side, I am going to flip this equation or formula around. That means I'm going to write the mirror image like this. Okay, so I call this like a flip. So I flip it. Now, so I only want the L to be here. In other words, I don't want the plus 2b. So in order to get rid of the plus 2b, I'm going to have to minus 2b from here and minus 2b from here. So my next line will look like 2L equals to P minus 2B. Now, but I'm still not there yet because the question wants just one L to be on the left-hand side, to make L the subject of the formula. So hence, I don't want the 2 here. So since this is 2 times L, I'm going to have to divide this left-hand side by 2 and divide this right-hand side by 2 as well. So my next line will look like L equals to P minus 2B over 2. So I have now changed the subject of my formula from P to L. And this is what I want. Now, once you have done this, okay, you will be able to find the second part of the question, which is asking you to find the value of L when P is equals to 132 and B equals to 30. So we can easily use what we have found. So L will be equals to 132 minus 2 times 30 over 2. You key this into your calculator and you should be able to get 36. So this is one type of manipulating the subject, the formula to get the subject that you want. So thank you, class.